So it's Councillor Marnie Phillips. I'm here at the vaccination centre again at the Holmcroft North End Community Centre, and I'm talking to...
Hi, I'm Julian Mitchell, Director of Cornwell's Chemist.
And we're just going to have a bit of an update on what's been going on here since we set up this vaccination centre about 3 or 4 weeks ago, wasn't it?
That's correct, yes.
So what's happened?
Well, so much has happened, but I really want to talk about the community involvement that we've had. The help just from members of the public walking by to volunteers, the Lions who come and help out. Wonderful example, last weekend with so much rain, this car park area had turned into something resembling the Somme.
I remember actually, because it was awful, because every time a car drove it was like a wash of mud.
Mud was going onto the car park. We were having to shovel it back on, really fighting a losing battle really against the tide of mud.
Yeah.
Very kindly, a friend called Fraser Hood from Hood Plant Hire, he came, he brought 6 tons of sand and gravel.
Wow.
Which he helped shift with myself, and we put it onto the car park, which was a start. We then got 20 tons of sand and gravel during the week. Hood Plant Hire very kindly lent a roller to the centre for the whole week so that they could see it over the hedge.
See it over there, over the top of the hood piece.
And so Gerald has been
Gerald Darcy.
Gerald Darcy has been rolling the 20 tons of gravel. We now have a proper walkway. Also, the centre have put in this lovely new pathway here to allow access from the car park.
So of course when people are coming out of their cars, instead of having to walk on what was, well,
terrible,
as you said, it looked like the Somme.
And to be honest, it is now safe. There are no wobbly stones, and it's great.
So let's have a walk around and see what's happened. Because originally we had all of these, I don't know what they're called.
The matting.
The matting, yes, put down to try and stop any problems with the grass. And as soon as we had the snow, we realised that that wasn't going to work.
No, that's right. So now you can see the 20 tons of gravel have been put to make a roadway around, and it's so important to have this roadway because creating a one-way system means it minimises the blocks that we were having and making it very safe for everybody.
Absolutely. And especially as this is supposed to be earmarked for people who are maybe not so mobile as others, because I know the Holmcroft pub and the library had given up their car parking spaces for volunteers and people who were able to walk easily.
They have indeed, but we're trying to minimise disruption to the community, to the neighbourhood, and so it's really important. And everybody has been so kind. I was shoveling snow 2 weekends ago with special constables who'd just come along. A man pulls up in his car and brings out a sack of salt and just whatever it is, not salt, gravel, whatever it is. He just gave it to us and said, "Here you go, do the pavement with that." Many people.
I can't believe how much has gone down here and what a difference this has made. How long did it take to get all this aggregate down?
I was here on Thursday and it wasn't down, and it's now Saturday, so it must have gone down. But the fairies must have put it out last night.
So somebody's worked very hard to get this sorted out in time for today.
Yeah. No,
so
absolutely.
How many people do you estimate have perhaps been through this car park since you first started? I know it's a huge ballpark figure that I'm
we've in the last 3 weeks I think we've done about 7,000 vaccinations. That's sort of no, that's not here, sorry, rephrase that. We've done about 3,000 vaccinations here. We have 2 sites, so
yes.
This site we should be up to 3,000 or 4,000 by the end of this weekend, and then we've got Monday and Tuesday as well.
And then by the time we've actually finished vaccinating people, we'll be looking at...
I have no idea when we're going to finish vaccinating people. There's a question. But no, it is... We're so happy with how it's going, and again, it wouldn't have worked without the volunteers. We can handle the bit inside, which is the vaccinating and taking the clinical data, but these guys who are standing out in this
freezing weather, just showing these ladies,
are making a difference.
And it's amazing how it really does need people that are out here marshalling to get this this flowing, and everybody inside that have come through have said how easy a process that this has been made by having so
We've had
many people
a huge
volunteering.
amount of, well, everybody who comes through really is so thankful, but a lot of feedback coming back saying how quick it is. I mean, our average time now is about 9 minutes. So
Wow.
from the moment you go into the front door to the moment you're out, it's nine minutes.
So how do you feel, as you know, obviously somebody who was initially involved in organising, setting up, and volunteering yourselves for this role? How do you feel about being so heavily involved in a scheme like this?
It's what pharmacy does. Pharmacy is all about delivering healthcare to those who need it, and this is a classic example of what we can do. We are set up to do this. It's been no problem. It's not affected our ongoing day-to-day business, which is the pharmacy
there,
across
yeah.
there. We're using community resources which were unused, but pharmacy is about delivering healthcare to people. We're on the front line. We've not closed throughout COVID. Our doors have been open the whole time. This is just what pharmacy does.
But it's amazing though, because you would never have expected to have ever found yourself in a situation where you would be doing this. You know, you couldn't have predicted this, but you must have.
Well, the scale is unprecedented, but we've been carrying out flu vaccinations for the last 5 years,
Right.
and we're doing, well, across our group, thousands of those every year anyway,
Yeah.
in smaller numbers, admittedly. But coming back to it, pharmacy is becoming much more about delivering services to people. The days of just handing out medicines are gone. It really is preventative healthcare, and it's just being engaged with our communities. We know our communities so well, and this is just an extension of that.
And everybody's been so grateful. They really have. You know, the people I've seen coming through the doors, having this vaccination centre here, having so many people that have got such huge smiles on their faces, even though you can't see them, and saying how swift a process it's gone. You know, and they've been put at ease, and some people have been quite apprehensive when they've come through the doors, you know, about having such a vaccination like this, unprecedented times, and there's been nerves. People haven't left the house, but they felt so reassured and so safe in this environment that it's been really great to hear people having such amazing things to say about the staff and the volunteers when they've gone through the process. And you know, that's testament to the atmosphere, the hard work, the dedication, and everybody, the hours. I know some of the hours that people have put into this volunteering, and the staff has been phenomenal for some. I think we just spoke to a colleague who has been vaccinating. Well, his shift has been ridiculous, hasn't it?
Well, he finds himself in a position where he has time to do that. He works for us a little bit. But this is Bobby. He's been up to the county showground. He's been to Telford. He's here. He's a wonderful example. Dedication.
Just one of the many people that
One
are
of the
doing this.
But I come back to it. It is what pharmacy, retail, community pharmacy does day in, day out. This is what we do, and I can't stress that enough to you. And we are the right people to do it. We're very efficient at doing it, and very cost effective to the NHS for us to do it. So we could do a lot more. You know, we're set up to do up to about 3,000 a day, we think, but we're only getting vaccines for 1,000 a week, going up slightly. But we're ready for it. Just we can roll this process out a lot quicker than it's been rolled out.
Julian, thank you so much, and we'll have a little bit of a chat when we get inside the vaccination room, and we'll talk about what's going on in there. Thank you.